Hi Patricia, it's Alice Venter here with Keller Williams. I am just turned on to Woolfolk Valley, or Woolfolk Road. This is the actual valley, part of it anyway. And what you'll find in this valley are 360 degrees of mountain views throughout the entire valley. And I'll take you on a little ride through there once I get done filming the home for you. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea. And I think Coleman Heights Road, yeah, look at that, it's beautiful. Coleman Heights Road is maybe a mile from the highway. There are two entrances to Woolfolk Valley, or two ends to Woolfolk Road. It's like a big loop. And this is the south loop, the south entrance. One of the other things about this valley is that the local farmers market, Osage, owns a lot of this flat land, and they cultivate that for produce to sell at the farmers market. So it's actually got its own charm in itself. They just recently put public water through here. You'll see in some parts it's just got one side is repaved, and that's because that's the side that they put the water line on. Just got that done. These folks right here are the ones that sold the 13 acres. The Colemans sold the 13 acres to to the seller for this home. Pretty cool people that live back in here. Now, this lawn right here, some of that actually goes straight up to the house, which we get to this way. This is just a little one-lane private road. Again, there is no formal road agreement. The recent storms that we've had has caused some washout. Typically what the neighbors do is get together and maintain that themselves, and they've just done that for you will find that quite often here, just gentleman's agreement, and the neighbors get together and foot the bill for any kind of road improvements. The road is still in drivable condition. It's just not super pretty. The sellers did have some fresh gravel put in because there was, like I said, we had a lot of storms that washed everything out. So there was gotta put my emergency brake on. All right. Yeah, the storms had washed a lot of things out, so plenty of parking here, in addition to the fact that there's a one-car garage there. And I can hear the water flowing because we've had lots of rain lately. But in a little bit, I'll take you over here to the gazebo and take you back that way where that land is and the waterfall. But first, let's go see the house. All the lilies that are coming out this time of year. You also can see mountain laurel here. That's always really pretty to see. Someone's mowing their lawn at the moment, but outside of that, it's usually very quiet out here. So you do have these steps that go down 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's like 12 steps down there. Roof is in okay condition. It's the 3-tab shingle, and actually, I'm going to tell you, there's some room for improvement. As you can see, that tab has shingle is damaged. So it's not architectural shingles. The roof's not leaking, but you can see that the roof is going to need to be replaced at some point. So anyway, really good retaining wall that the sellers put in when they bought the place as well. See there. Let me back this out a little bit. There we go. That's better. There's a little fire pit place here. And then as you walk down this way, there's some seating. And this is the deck. In the fall, it is absolutely stunning with the leaf colors. And in the winter, you can see the mountains in the background, but in the winter, you can really see those very well. There's a door here that goes into this sitting room. I'm going to take you down to the little seating area underneath. And we'll just go around all on the outside, and then I'll take you inside as well. So, I mentioned that the home was built on telephone poles. And that is a common thing here. I don't know if it's because of Georgia Power being so prevalent in the area with the lake. If it was just because they were easy to be had. Also, you can see that steel beam there. And then also here as well, the supports. And then they also had this retaining wall put in. Here's the water heater. It is an older, smaller water heater. That could be remedied. And you also have like a little place here to wash up after you've been working in the garden. And then this is where they like to come and sit and enjoy the mountain air and the views. It's just a really nice little place to sit and relax. So there is a recent survey, and there's actually some flagging that shows you where the property lines are, but it actually goes straight down to the road. There's a little point down this way at which it touches the road, and then it is on its own well. You can see the faux rock there that holds the well pump. So one of the things, some of the feedback, let me just pop this open really quick for you as well. Some of the feedback that we've gotten as far as the listing is concerned is that some of the house is open underneath. It's always been that way, and they've really never had any trouble with it. This is another little storage room or like work area. You could store tools and things like that here. Nice and spacious. And then I'll show you. So here's the area that's open. In the winter, their standard practice is just to shut off the water and drain the water out when it's not occupied. If you are here and the temperatures get really low, you just simply drip your faucet, and that has worked for them for the entire time that they've been here. It's very clean and well maintained on the outside. The sellers, from what I understand from my partner who actually helped them buy this house when they bought it a few years ago, they actually put quite a bit of money in remodeling the home as well. I don't know if you can hear the waterfall over the camera, but I can. So this is a composite material, so it's not wood, and won't rot. Somebody had the light on out here. Anyway, gazebo with a nice ceiling fan and light. There are electrical outlets out here as well. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, and this is some of the flagging. That's one of the property pins there. So the gazebo comes right up to the point. There's another one. Also, if you're up here at the garage, walking, there's some steps that go down. Let me actually... And then there's a walking trail that takes you through there, and you can see the sliding rock. There's a little footbridge that crosses over the creek. And it's just a really nice place to go and explore. We have a lot of really interesting fauna and flora in Rabun County. And then also, I don't know, see if you see this big boulder through the leaves there. There's this big rock. Almost like a little cave thing under it. It's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm going to get you inside the house. Okay, so I'm going to get us in now. You'll see there's keyless entry here that can be remotely accessed. Let's get some lights on for us. Everything in here is freshly remodeled when they bought it. Beautiful hardwood floors. Beautiful granite stone. Backsplash. Nice updated light fixtures. Can lighting. All kinds of natural light. There's the kitchen area. As you can see, the refrigerator is tucked away in this little built-in. So, you've also got some room space, pantry space, electric cooktop as well. And I'll take you in here into the sitting room. Let's see if I can get some lights in here as well. There we are. So this is where it's just so peaceful. I mean, any time of year. You know, you don't get to see the mountains. Let me turn off this. There we go. The mountains as much when the leaves are on the trees. But they're there. And then again, in the winter, when they're all the leaves are off the trees, you can see all of the mountains. But my favorite part is in the fall, when all of the leaves are changing colors. It's so vibrant. All of these windows have these pull down shades that were added. Let's get this light here. Little dining area. There is a laundry closet with a stackable washer and dryer. And then let's take you into the master. Here we are. Plenty of space. That's the king size bed. Closets are not they're not walk-in, but they're better than just the standard size closets. A little deeper. And then the primary ensuite. Oh, got my finger in the way there. With tile floors. There's the shower. Plenty of storage. Matching toilet. Here's the vanity. It's definitely different. All right. I'm going to take you. Here's a little hallway in here. This is the guest bedroom. And I always, you know what these... These remote fans all befuddle me sometimes. So I'm going to turn on some lamps. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Much better. I absolutely love this wall with the architectural detail there. And here is the original survey. You can see here's the home, and if you recall, I was telling you it comes to a point down by the road. And then you've got the creek is now, the way that it is set up, the creek is a part of the border. So, let me show you the closets here. So again, not super huge, but this one's got some nice shelving and racks. All right, and then let's go see this bathroom here. Plenty of space. Very nicely updated. Pretty cool shower fixtures here. And I love this tile. Really nice shower fixture. Oh, you know what? I guess I didn't do this because I'm so already used to this home and know that the water pressure is good, but let's, they may have the water turned off right now. Let's try this one. I'm going to turn on the shower and flush the toilet just so we can check the water pressure. Okay. Yeah. Man, that's the quietest flushing toilet ever. Anyway, so as you can see, you can take a shower and flush the toilet. It's got good pressure. No complaints there. And that's about it, guys. So, not super huge, but also not a lot to maintain as far as cleaning and heating and cooling, but just a really nice space. And its location here in the valley, which you'll see after this. I'll show you some of the valley. Because you're not just buying a home, you're definitely buying into the community. Anyway, okay guys, one moment. Okay, Patricia, so I was telling you that there was a new survey. And as you can see, just like you see framed in the bedroom, here's the home, and this is Wolfert Road. This right here is Coleman Heights Road, and then this is the entire 5 acres. This right here is the creek, and that serves as the border. So, and like I said, everything's been flagged, and there are property pins and freshly surveyed and all of that, so makes it a lot easier. But anyway, there's the survey. So I won't take you on film the entire thing because you'll probably get quite bored, but I'll show you a few highlights on Wolfert Road. So this is some of what we call bottomland that gets cultivated. There's quite a bit of it here, and when everything gets growing, and it just, I don't know, really adds to the atmosphere. And there's some more down there. They'll probably plant pepper and tomatoes there where the white weed barrier is. And then they'll do something else here with the black. It's kind of neat to see them down in here on their tractors. And man, look at those. Let's just take a second here. I'm going to get out and kind of give you a better view. Okay, here we are. Absolutely stunning valley. Probably my favorite place in all of North Georgia mountains is Wolfert Valley. Just a really beautiful part of Georgia. Lots and lots of farmland. I think everybody's utilizing the break in the rain to get some of that done. Oh man, that's just stunning. Really, any time of year, everywhere here is beautiful, but in particular, this valley, any time of year, spring, they're just incredible layers of green, and of course in the fall, all of the golds and the reds just really pop out at you. But even in the winter, when everything is asleep, is absolutely stunning, because then you can actually see the mountains themselves. I feel like this isn't bright enough. There we go. Yeah. Just absolutely beautiful. Layered mountain views that way. So this is just right, maybe a mile. I think Wolford Road itself is like 3 miles long or something like that. It's not super long, but just a beautiful little drive to come through here. And that is all the farmed bottomlands. This home right here was actually built, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. It's a hotelier out of Atlanta, built that for himself and built that there for his parents. It was really an incredible thing to see. They had all of these mature trees planted. To make up the landscaping. Beautiful homes there. Also, part of the reason they put already mature, like these Leland cypress here, is because there's chicken houses here. So again, very much an agricultural area, which is great. We very much embrace that, but you will see chicken farms occasionally. But I guess if that guy can live next to one, I guess pretty much anybody can. Anyway, there are so many little cute little quaint cottages that are just sort of sprinkled throughout the valley as well. Oh yeah, I need to stop and show you this, but there's a car behind me. 1 second. There you are. Absolutely. I mean, it's just 360 degrees of mountain views. And this is what we call Wolford Valley. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know. Thanks.